Do you guys remember this series or this show on Nintendo's on their YouTube channel called Nintendo Hour? Of course they don't. It was called Nintendo Minute. It was called Nintendo Minute, and there were these two hosts, Kit and Krista. Very nice people. Very, very cool people. Long story short, they left Nintendo because their San Francisco, I believe, office closed. They go on, make a podcast, make a whole YouTube channel, and this leads to, on one of their podcasts, they talked about a story. They told a story about how they had an idea for Nintendo Minute where they were going to do a Nuzlocke in Pokemon. I assume it's probably Pokemon Sword and Shield, because that was the newest Pokemon game. And that is the newest Pokemon game right now. I assume it was probably for that game. It could have been for Pokemon X and Y. Who knows? So they were telling a story about how they wanted to do that. And they had to run it by the Pokemon Company to see what they think, because obviously the Pokemon Company and Nintendo are two different companies. They're not the same. So they reached out to them. They said, "We see this as using hacking." Guys, a Nuzlocke is setting rules to make Pokemon harder. I don't get what the hack is there, but hold on, because we're gonna get to more. We're gonna get to a lot more. I don't get what the hacking is. Like you're not cutting any wires, you're not pulling any cords. What is the hacking here? I don't know. So I'm sure somebody said that at the Pokemon Company, like, some representative said no. They must not have understood what a Nuzlocke is. I need water. So, the Pokemon Company responds to these, could you call them allegations? Is that what it's called? Rumors? Let's call them rumors. Rumors that they do not like Nuzlocke. They came out and said something to the effect of, "We have no problem with fans and creators using, doing Nuzlocke. We have absolutely no issue." It was probably just a miscommunication, but that's kind of weird. How do you miscommunicate that? Did the guy at Pokemon who responded to them do his research on what a Nuzlocke is? He probably thought hacking the game. That's what it sounds like, honestly. Nuzlocke, some part of it sounds like a hack. I don't know. Nuzlocke. It just sounds like a weird hacking term. Yeah, it must have just been some employee who woke up on the wrong side of the bed, spilled his coffee, and went to work, and was still a minute late. It had to have been some guy like that. Because, it takes one Google to find out what a Nuzlocke is, and then say, yeah, sure. And by the way, that would have been a banger Nintendo Minute episode. That would have been a banger. As they all are. They're all bangers. But that one would have been cool. So that didn't happen. That was weird. Yeah, it was weird. I talked about it. I talked about that in one of my YouTube shorts. I made 2 shorts on it. One to report it, one to follow up on the Pokemon Company responding. But this is, where I talk about it more in length. A lengthy way to talk about all the topics. So, that happened. It was weird. I didn't understand it.